say most people don't make their podcast for what episode? You said most people don't get past how many?
10.
10?
Yeah.
Most people don't get past 10 episodes of a podcast.
Because also we don't, we have our own equipment.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like, this is a terrible investment.
What, the podcast equipment?
Yeah, well, as in, a lot of people don't have their own equipment. So if you're actually renting or going to a location and you're getting like 30 views, they're like, man,
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I can understand that. I tell people, man, start off really small. Let it be trash. Just do the audio for a long time. The audio is the easiest thing to do. Everybody wants the video, but I'm like, the audio it's the actual podcast. It's just the audio. The video's a added bonus that you get to do. But I think that's what makes it people so hard. Like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, and it's like, you gotta do that, Mike, man. People can have their own stuff on little mics nowadays. And
Right.
It's like, just start small.
Yeah.
It'll get better. Just be interesting and funny. People would deal with a little trash for a while. You know? What?
This is supposed to say, this is your girl at 5 minutes after y'all break up.
Oh, boy. That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
Shout out to Dayton. I'm from Chicago, Midwest in the house.
Hey, Dayton, Ohio in the building.
Juan says, seeing y'all live would be dope as hell. This is a very entertaining. Are you still in Dayton, Juan, LA? Or have you made your exodus? Biblical terms. Your exodus. Yeah, so I'm looking at porn. Can we start the podcast?
I was checking on because I promoted on Instagram to see if anybody was having some sort of confusion on clicking on the link. I'm trying to get these numbers up. You know what I'm saying? I actually, care that people tune in,
I do not care if they tune in.
Apparently,
I'm actually upset that it keeps growing.
It keeps growing. That's what she said.
Let's see how many we had last week. Let's see.
Shout out to Dayton, Chicago, Midwest in the house. Seeing y'all live would be. Oh, you already read this, didn't you?
I read all of it already.
Damn it. So we're gonna take that part out. Come to Chicago, we ain't gonna hurt you. CMD.
That's what they say before they rob you.
And
That's what they all hear.
Yeah.
That's what they all say.
Come on out here. We ain't gonna rob you. How desperate do you have to be to be like, I have to steal?
What is it?
Like say for instance, Yo goes down from an injury. Her job releases her. It's very illegal, obviously. Nothing's coming in for you. Government's not taking care of you with any sort of assistance. You're like, no one's not giving you money, letting you borrow. You're like, I gotta rob somebody. Like, how desperate you got to be? Like, let me hear your options of like, first I'm gonna do this. First I'm
I'll
gonna do
probably
this.
talk to some family. Hey, we need to.
I'm sorry, Chaz, I got nothing. What else you got?
All of them said no?
So I can give you about $20. That's all I got.
Okay. Did all of them give me $20? Got a lot of family. I'm
Yeah,
calling
yeah.
everybody. Is everybody saying no? Oh, man.
But yeah, they give you the $20. But next month comes, you still gotta pay rent. You gotta pay car insurance. You gotta pay, it's okay. I'm getting behind. Hey, yo, when you get back to work? Doctor says I got 6 months. I gotta be a man. I gotta stand up.
When do I start stealing stuff?
I'm asking you, like, when you be like, okay, now my daughter's ribs are touched.
Because now I gotta steal $2,000 a month for rent. Someone's out here robbing people, right?
What is people would you be like, I got robbed bank?
First, I tried my hand at panhandling, right? I go all around the city. Hey, down on my luck. I'm just a guy. I have my kid out there. I hate when they have their kid out there.
Yeah.
It's awful.
It get you every time?
No, I go, hey, don't let the baby see this. Like, they're not supposed to be wondering what's happening.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean?
A baby. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, hey, if you have an infant out there,
Yeah.
I get that. They won't remember this.
Right.
But it be kids like,
Right.
I'm like
Playing-
they gotta go
like,
to.
playing
Hey,
the
saw
game.
you on the freeway yesterday.
Right. Playing a Rubik's
We
Cube.
go to school with you.
Yeah.
I'm like, you shouldn't let the kids see that. I won't let that happen. But I can't risk going to jail. So I can't be out here robbing people. So yeah, I'm a panhandle. I'm gonna go give blood. Right? How much money is that? Go give blood and plasma, semen if I have to. Mix all that up in one bunch.
You don't have to do this. If I do it myself, can I get more money? You ruined everything.
Go donate a testicle or something.
Ooh.
Oh, bone marrow. That's the thing you can donate. You can do some of that. What else would I do? All right, that's some money coming in.
Would you?
Gotta be a couple $100.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Couple hundred. Damn, dude.
And then I would expect everybody in the family. Izzy got to give her plasma too. Hey man, it's a team effort. Give it the plasma, baby. Get that shot in.
I don't think I've ever got to the point of, man.
The plasma?
No, I'm just thinking
Oh.
like, I will just give up. I'm sorry. I'll just give up.
What does that mean? What's the aftermath of giving up?
As in, I'll start selling stuff. Like,
Okay.
I'm selling this, selling
Right,
I'll
right.
start, like, everything got to go, you know. And
But then what?
Like, hopefully at the same time, I'm still trying to find jobs.
Okay, but what's the point where you're stealing?
So, Robin, I can't.
Not necessarily robbing, because you might go into Ralph's and sneak an apple out, and you cut up in thirds. That's lasted tomorrow, right? So what's the point where you go like, I gotta start stealing, or you see somebody's trunk open? Yo, let me just look. They got a little more than I have. You can afford it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Because I'm such a person big on karma.
I'm the same.
Yeah. Like, man, like imagine. Like I just thought about like going to like Ralph's and grabbing a bunch of stuff and just running out. Like, I gotta feed my family, man. Damn, that hurts, man.
I would first I would panhandle in a suit. The only time you see me in a suit when I'm begging for money.
Chaz, that you?
Because I don't want them to think I'm a bum. I'm just down on my luck, man. I swear. Usually I'm well put together. Okay, these wing tips right here that hurt my feet right now, but I have a
Stacey
sign
Adams.
with the resume will write for food.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Tell jokes. I'll be on the side juggling. Maybe go to Costco, buy one of those waters, sell them on the streets. You know what I mean? Anybody? $8 for a water?
Yeah.
You got the prices that you'd have at a basketball game or something like that. And then what else would I do? Let's see.
I'd definitely try to sell merch or something. I know it sounds
Who
kind of
wants your bum ass merch?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
What are you selling?
my CDs.
What CD? The only time you can come up is if you steal some shirts and you sell them for a couple bucks.
Yeah,
That's the come up.
yeah.
Got these off a truck. Just take them.
I would do the go to Costco, get some waters
Yeah.
for $4 and try to just
Yeah,
keep
flip
track.
that.
Yeah. What is this is mad disrespectful. Check this out. Listen. What would you do at one of your shows? Somebody you selling your merch, right? So disrespectful. You got 90 shirts of yours. Let me get one of them shirts, bro. Like, all right, cool. It's $10 or whatever. For the sake of easy math.
Because they're not 10.
Because they are $20, all right? You're like, okay, cool, $20. If it is, they be like this. They cut it up in your face like this. And they be like, give me another one.
Hey, man. You can cut all you want. You paying for each one?
Yes.
You can leave shards and shreds around.
In your face. Nobody.
Have at it.
I make sure nobody read this.
Hey, y'all. I hope you hate me into a mansion.
You got what's in the back?
I'm like,
You got-
I'll order some more. How many do you need?
No, at some point you be like, hey man, people actually want to buy these and support.
Is he paying for each one?
He's paying for each one.
All right.
But in your face.
So then I'll be like, let me get you last, dog.
Huh?
Let me get you last. Let me sell these others, and you can cut up the rest. I'm trying to go back home with nothing. I hate bringing merch back home. All the unsold ones. Let me get y'all.
I mean, man, he be the first one in the line. Like, I want to make sure nobody gets this.
Hey, man. If you pay for all my merch, right, and you in the corner just look at me dead in the eyes, cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna count my bread, I'm gonna walk out.
Yeah.
I'm like, sorry, y'all. He bought them all.
Yeah.
Y'all can go online. Now, what would be worse is if he bought all the tickets.
Yeah.
He's the only one there.
Oh, I'm the biggest hater. I hate the way that you walk.
You like, you got to sell out. I was like, oh, I'm about to kill. What's up?
He in the
Guy?
back, he in the back like, boo.
He didn't even show up. You know, even that's why it's even worse. Even if you sold out, but nobody's buying
Yeah.
food and drinks
Yeah.
unless it's some theater.
Yeah. That's wild. That's wild. That's a straight hater. Cause like imagine you. Oh my God, that is so genius.
I've been promoting for weeks.
That's oh my God. Just imagine like a local comedian who's flying into Milwaukee or something, and it's like, it was like, oh, Paul's going to Milwaukee? I'm gonna buy all the tickets. And now Paul's like, hey, I sold out as soon as I made the announcement. That's what's up.
Crazy, man.
Thank y'all so much, man.
Milwaukee.
Did you bring all this merch?
You know, I would. You bring all this merch that you spent money on.
Yeah.
I'd be in the front row. He'd be like, what happened? I bought all the seats. He started his joke, and I just walk out in the middle.
It just be like, oh, it's just you? Yeah, I bought all the tickets. I want to make sure nobody see your talent. And then, like, you be like, because I'm sure the club gets a piece of the money, right?
Sure.
So, and then on the other end, the community get the other half. It's like, and the comedian's like, am I successful? Because
So let's say we have 100 seats. Okay, $20 each.
yeah,
Right. So we're at 20 grand.
yeah,
Okay, that's a good night.
yeah,
So let's say you make 10 grand.
right,
It's not a bad night at all.
at all.
All right.
Yep.
So you go like, hey man, well, I didn't make 10 grand. Is that math right?
You said 100 seats, $20 a ticket.
No, it's only 2,000. 100 seats times 20, 2,000. Why is it 20 grand? All right, so you get $1,000. Okay, so you get $1,000, and then okay. So you got so you played your plane ticket, right, to get out there. So you might have 600.
Yeah,
All right, hotel. They might even, let's say they even cover it for you, but they probably didn't. But it usually comes out of your whatever they read. So let's say use a couple hundred, right? So let's say you have 400 left.
damn.
Okay, you bought that merch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you got 2 openers.
The club might pay for your openers.
Yeah,
They might pay for your openers. But by the time you spent that merch, all that, you came out with a hot nothing.
yeah. You brought all this merch because the thing is, like, I sold out, so I'm sure I can.
Now the club is like, hey man, we actually lost money because we had to pay for our waiters and waitresses.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this looks terrible.
Yeah,
There was no one here.
yeah. Did you buy your own ticket?
No. Look, who bought them all? Then one guy walks out. This is the worst show I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And then I'd be the hater, the guy audience who brought it up, like, yo, no one came to homie. She was saying it's sold out. No one. I'd have to really hate you to spend all that bread.
That's the best 50 Cent move right there. Like, to buy all the tickets. Like, it's worth it. Because
Yeah,
that's only $2,000, right? To buy
Yeah.
all the tickets?
Yeah, in that scenario, that's worth being a hater.
That's
When 50
great.
said he saw them on Groupon and Ja Rule stickers on Groupon, I said, oh boy, that hurts.
Oh boy, that's great. That's a great, like, he did what? He sold your joke? I got it. I'm gonna take care of it. I got it. I take care of it. This is worth it. And nobody show up. And he's like, hey, who's in Milwaukee that we can have them go in and then say, you're trash, and then walk out.
Anybody.
Yeah. So you said the club usually pay for the openers?
They'll, like, you can get what's called like feature support or something like that, you know, because usually most clubs will have their own host unless you want to bring people. They'll have their own host. They usually have their own feature on deck as well, you know, because a lot of people can't afford to bring out, you know, openers and such like that. So, but yeah,
Can you, as a comedian, increase your tickets prices? It's like, I need my tickets to be $100.
from the club,
Yeah.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure you could set your own rate.
It's
if you
like, hey
wanted to.
man, I want to pay people the right way. So I need my tickets to be $150 each.
You're gonna be like, okay. I mean, it's all depends on what you sell. Mm-hmm. You know, Kevin Hart can do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, but if you do a weekend, right, you'll make more money, right? So now your 1,000 turns into 3,000,
Right.
which ain't so bad anymore.
Yeah.
That recoups more, right?
Right.
So,
But you got 3 nights of merch that you spent.
you brought at least 100 shirts, one for everybody, because not everybody's gonna buy a shirt.
Right.
So you bought at least 100 shirts, but it's not that much money though. Well, kind of, because for my dude, we're looking at if I bought 100 shirts, I'm about to be close to $1,000. So,
Hotel, 3 nights at hotels.
yeah, that ain't cheap. It's a couple hundred, few. But some of these clubs, like
You eating?
like Sacramento, put us up in there. They had their own condo that they called it. So some places will put you up, you know, or they have deals with some of these places. I'm like, you can sleep in the green room, you buster. We're not wasting no more money on you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you usually get to eat for free. Yeah, that's a tough one. But just having a weekend of nobody being there, the same thing every night. Show Thursday, 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday,
Yeah.
5 shows.
Make sure you watch. Go on his website. Find out every single show that he's doing.
All right, so if you do
everything.
5 shows, will I get $5,000 walking out for nobody? In that scenario, I'm splitting $1,000,
Right.
per show. So then I might still be upset, but you came up $5,000,
Yeah, sure.
probably lost $1,000 in total.
Sure, but it's still humiliating.
That's definitely humiliating.
And are you still performing? Are you still performing? Are you still doing your hour?
No,
Because now the wait staff is still there.
I'm gonna be standing on stage playing chess.
The wait staff is there. They're like,
They're like, we're gonna wait a little bit for the crowd to come in.
it's kind of cold outside, so it usually kind of turns up after 9:30.
I would be mad for sure. I'd be heated.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. And do you have one of those little That's So Raven moments? You think about like, I know what happened. I remember when I stole homie's joke. Oh, it is.
so is it justice or did you go too far?
Is it justice?
Yeah, because that's gonna get around.
Well, I can't say stole. Somebody say, hey, man, I got a joke just like that, bro. I think you should stop doing it. It's like, dude, this is my life.
Right.
I'm not changing this joke. He said,
Right.
okay, I'm going to make you punish. I'm going to make you feel this. Like, dude, it's not my joke. Listen, I actually went to, Colonel White High School. My teacher's like, yeah, my dad's name is Mr. Griffin. He is Colonel White. He was like, don't do that joke again. It's my closer. It's like 15 minutes. You're not changing my joke. Okay.
You got a 15-minute close. That's crazy.
I'm going to make you feel it.
Yeah. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. That's a great prank.
I'd be very upset. Especially if you hyped.
Yeah.
Sold out.
Man, yo,
Oh.
God is good. You went online and told everybody God is so good, y'all.
Crickets.
Like, this, so, it's always going to think about, taking that leap of faith. It's my,
I quit my job just to do this.
you be like, y'all know me, man. I worked at Kinko's for 13 years, man. And I've always been kind of dabbling with comedy and stuff. And I say, I'm going to do my first road gig.
So what if every show this person went on, they never had an audience, but always sold out everywhere?
Yeah.
We're talking 100 cities.
Keep following.
Would you still do it? Would you still sign up if you knew the dude was like, listen, bro, I bought all your tickets everywhere. You'll never have an audience to perform it, but everything's sold out. You still going to city?
Because now it's a pride thing. Because every comedy club knows, like, I think he's buying his own tickets. And I'm not bragging. And you don't get to try out jokes. You don't know if anything works.
Okay, but let's say we did hit our 5,000 a weekend.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's say we're going to do 30 weeks. Okay? So we're going to have our 5,000 times 30. Talking about $150,000
Yeah.
for that year, for 30 weeks.
Sure.
You taking that 150?
Right. Yes, but listen, at what point are you not traveling to that city? He's like, the word gets around like, you know who's doing it? Malcolm is doing this. oh, he's buying all the tickets? Yeah. They're like, so he said give up the joke or he'll stop doing he's like, I'm not giving up the joke. Keep buying the tickets.
And so would you just add more cities?
You keep it local? San Diego. Oh yeah.
Doing these once a month.
Yeah. Or you can do your manual tickets.
Okay, so you're on.
So you be online tickets be sold, you be like, anyway, I use that, you know what I'm saying? It's like do manual tickets.
But then what if you go back to barely selling tickets? You only got 20. And I sold out.
You sold out, but you sold only 20 tickets.
Yeah, let's say with him online, you sell out 100 tickets. You doing it manually, you only got to 20 people to buy tickets. Now, you look at the difference.
You got a whole street team.
Now you made $300 compared to your $5,000. What are you doing?
Ivana's up in here.
What up, yo?
Yeah.
What's up, Brooklyn B? I'm about to just take the money for a minute, bro. You might have to just ride that embarrassing wave for a while. Especially if everything's sold out, bro. What are you gonna do? You gonna turn down the money?
And you know what's funny? I gotta say this.
What?
I got the call from the girl. Asked me am I available to talk. What's the address?
You just text her?
No. Are you available between this time?
Where am I dropping off the hard drive?
Where am I dropping off the hard drive? Yeah.
Sorry, that was a conversation we had earlier.
Yeah. Woo! Imagine what they say. What Juan say?
Juan said, imagine running into Walmart, trying to steal food, and you slip and fall because they just mopped and knocked yourself out with all the food in your possession. Talk about being caught right-handed.
No, that's a lawsuit.
I'm saying you good.
Yeah.
Was the caution signs up?
No, you good because you ain't leave the store.
I thought there was one time it was wet somewhere and there was no caution sign. I really thought of.
Yeah.
I said, just take this fall.
But then you see the camera like he's setting himself. You like
because if I walked past and I came back, I don't know, man. Would you take a slip and fall?
I would have to act.
Same karma applies.
Yeah.
Here's a good thing. I have a bad knee, bad back.
Right.
I'm gonna get some money.
Right.
So would you take that slip and fall though?
But what if it backfire? You actually act your ass off by falling, but like I think I actually tore something.
You might.
And it's like I can't move the left side of my body. It's like I had too much sauce to it.
It's not worth being paralyzed.
I added too much sauce to this. You like, I definitely poured it off, but
yeah, bro. If you can't move your whole left side anymore, but you got a fancy ass wheelchair, it's not worth it. It floats. We got the Professor X wheelchair.
Yeah.
That's not
it's
worth
not worth it.
No. You gotta do a quick. Oh, my ankle.
Yeah. The funny thing is you got because cameras are everywhere. You want to be like, let me just lay on the ground, I'm like ah.
Yeah.
And rub some jelly on your chest. Like, look at this, man.
You got to drag someone down with you.
Yeah.
Oh, shh, we both can sue. Play along.
Hey, man, get up. It's not even wet over there.
I thought about it, bro. I was like, oh, you could do it. I saw it like up to, and I walking that way. I was like, oh, I can just pretend to walk backwards. Like I'm looking for something. Oh.
So let's stick in the realm of crime.
Okay.
We're not encouraging any of this.
Yeah, we are.
What is your safest way to make illegal money? You just like
illegal
money.
My safest way.
Safest way is in like I'm not encouraging this. I can tell you mine's first. All right.
Okay. Leon has thought about this.
I've done it in college. Safest way to make money. You buy something at a store. In my case, I did it at a bookstore.
Okay, you bought a book?
I bought a book, right? I bought a book. Let's just say it's $100, right? Got it?
Expensive book, but yes, $100.
$100. Books are expensive for college.
Okay.
I bought a book.
I didn't go, I don't know.
And I go home, leave the book there, come back with the receipt, go in the store, have another book, same book with the receipt, and I return it.
Okay.
I got my money back.
Okay.
Now I have the item that I have
You kept
for
the
free.
book, got the money. Okay.
for free.
Okay.
And then at school, you can return books without the receipts at the end of the year.
Okay.
And I returned it again and got more money.
How much did they give you to return the
It
book?
was like half the price. Half the price.
Could you sell it for more?
No. When you return it at the end, it's half. It's not. They don't give you full price back.
College is a racket, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But that's also 20 years ago. I don't know what has changed. I don't know if it's like a specific barcode thing. I don't know if it can still work with anything. But that's how I would. I'm not. Again, I'm not going to try it now to see if it still works.
I'm like, then they take a barcode. Beep. This is not the same on the receipt.
This is not the same barcode.
How would I illegally make money? Well, my first thought is to make a fake crypto coin. I don't know if it'll work now, but once upon a time, I could have got out. They're still looking for this woman who she's on like the FBI's most wanted list. She took like, I forgot how much money she got away with, but they're still looking for her. Smart
Yeah.
genius. I hope they never find her. How would I make money? It has to be illegal.
Yeah. As in, like, I need money right now.
I need money right now,
Right now.
illegally.
Right now, because like in any case, if you can find somebody's receipt, so you see somebody have like a screen TV, big screen TV receipt, you can take that receipt, go into the store and say, I'm returning this.
Right. But I want to do stuff I don't have to be on camera. But I don't want to walk in someone's store.
Right.
We saw you right here.
It was, yeah.
The dude kind of looked like me, but
Right.
that ain't me.
Right.
What would I do? That's kind of illegal, but I could do. Okay.
There you go. Yeah. You can sell to another student. You're right.
All right. Can I go back to dang, I can't really bootleg stuff no more.
I need this money, Frankie.
So you can't really bootleg movies no more.
Right.
There's no need for it. I could sell some of those Fire Sticks, right? Okay. All right. I might do some of those. See if I can encrypt them. Say what I did do for money.
Okay.
I sold clean urine.
Keep talking.
Yeah, I guess it's illegal to do, but I would put up Craigslist ads for clean urine.
Oh, I thought you just like.
No, for people
buying-
who were trying
yeah,
to
for sure.
pass drug tests.
Right.
Clean urine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that for a long time.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
How much?
Can you believe that's illegal?
You set your price up?
Yeah, it's $20.
A what? A vial?
Yeah, I'll give you a big ass thing.
Like this much?
But as big as you can. Well, not that much. I had little mason jars of urine.
What if you still fail? It's like, what is in here, man? I failed.
You know what? I did coke that weekend.
I got too excited. I
My
made so
bad.
much money last week.
My bad, dog.
Yeah.
No, I would sell anywhere between, I think it was like $5 to $10 for pee. It was like $5 to $10. So yeah, man. If you needed, also what people would do, this was gross. They would ask you to pee in a condom, so they can take it in with them.
And tape it, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So
and
I'd be like,
and they just pour it.
so then I was like, hey man, you fill up your own condom. They're like, I don't want my hand to use a funnel.
Right.
But yeah, so you do that. But I definitely sold clean urine. It'd be very funny if a woman did it and you came back. It's like, well, listen, your test came up negative for drugs, but you're pregnant. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I am? Yeah. I'm transitioning, actually.
Transitioning.
Guess I'm going back. So that's how I would sell. I'm pretty sure the market for clean drugs is... People don't even care about weed anymore. I don't know if that even matters.
Right.
Trying to think what else I could do.
It's funny
That's
how...
good, right?
Yeah. But that's not you ain't gonna survive off of it. You probably get a burger.
You don't think I could sell that much urine? I was doing...
Sure.
I don't remember how much I was
Right.
going.
Right. You just keep drinking water all day. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do drugs or nothing. It was good, clean, pure urine, baby. I'm sure somebody poured it on themselves or something, you know?
Yeah. If you had
Do in-house urine. Come to you.
$50, this is like 20. Make it more interesting.
Okay.
$20. How are you feeding your family for the day?
For the day. Just for the day?
Yeah,
For $20?
$20, yo.
Oh, man, I
How
could
you-
feed them for the week for 20.
Really?
Heck yeah.
What?
Mad noodles, mad spaghetti noodles, mad...
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
For noodles? noodles, potatoes. Those things are mad cheap to have. Mm-hmm. Heck yeah. You can, hell yeah, dude. Beans. We're going to go to a bunch of beans and canned vegetables and whatnot.
What is this item? What entree are you making?
Potatoes, canned beans. You almost want to cook it?
No, I'm saying, what is the item? Like, hey, baby, get in here. We want to have some noodles, beans.
We're having ramen bean noodles. And we in survival mode. What you mean?
No vegetables.
That little season that they gave you, that's what we eating.
Yeah, no
we
vegetables.
Eating horrible food.
Yeah.
But you're going to be able to survive. Mm-hmm. If you can't eat off of $20 for the week, I'm like, where are you shopping at?
Yeah.
You're going to food for less and getting a bunch of crap, dog.
Right. Bunch of crap?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be...
I think rice goes long, too.
Rice goes long? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it go long.
You can eat... Man, how many times have you had spaghetti for days left over?
I would say spaghetti. Spaghetti for sure.
Spaghetti for days.
You get a whole pot of that.
Ain't putting no meat in there.
And you got to portion it out like, hey, man, everyone gets a saucer. A saucer worth.
Spaghetti again. Listen here. You can eat this, eat nothing. Can we get some garlic bread? Oh, you think you got garlic bread money?
You know, the funny thing is, I pictured. The thing is, there's two strikes right here. When you slap a kid's chest, and then you
wrinkle their shirt.
look, you slap them because you're pushing them, but also grabbing them right back. They're bringing them here.
My mom did that to me. All right.
It's all right.
You messed up my shirt.
What is the closest you ever fought your parent, your mom or dad?
Almost fought?
Yeah, as in like, hey man.
Never.
Never?
I've never been close.
No, as in like you, I'm your child, but you overstepping like loving me.
I've never been close to like I've walked out talking to my dad before, but I was never close to
fighting.
No.
I definitely walked up my mom.
Walked up on her? Hey,
Yeah.
What do you think you was about to do?
Well, I wasn't gonna strike her. She was just trying to embarrass me in front of my friends, and I'm way much taller, bigger, stronger than her, and she tried to like the whole story. I don't know if I told you the story about the getting whooped in front of her, my friends.
Were you playing video games or something?
Yeah, we were playing video games. She said, when I get back home, you better vacuum the floors and mop. Vacuum the floors and do the dishes. And then she came home early. She said, I'll be back at like 7 or something. And she came back at like 6:30. And I was like, I still have to.
You were cutting it close.
I still had time.
You should have been started by 6:30, be done by 7.
Right. I still had time. and then she came over, she's like,
Yeah, I said it's 6:59.
Jeff, Marcel, get out of here. I got to talk to Deanne. I was like, Mom, I still got time. To do what? I was like, Mom, I will wash the dishes. I will vacuum. And then she's like, okay. She took off her belt. And then she's like, get up right now. Jeff, Travis, get out of here. Marcel, get out of here. And then
Did they leave?
they were getting up, but she already started swinging. She started swinging on me. But now I'm embarrassed. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm up. And she's like, hit me on my chest. And then now I'm like, okay, now I got to be funny in front of my friends. So she's hitting my back, and now I plugged up the vacuum, and I'm vacuuming like, so when I get done with this, we're going to go. They laughing now because I'm performing for them. Like, when we get done with this, I told you, didn't I? I'm like, that don't faze me no more.
Right.
I'm 16, 17.
Right.
And they laughing. I'm like, anyway, like I said. and then she turned the belt around.
Oh, she hit the buckle?
She had the loop in her hand, and that mother wrapped around and slapped my teeth. And I said, what is wrong with you? She said, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I want. She had called Doug, my stepfather. Doug, get in here. He said, yeah, do something. Make a move. And then Jeff and then Marcel left.
Yeah, it's time to go. It's time to go.
I was like, I'm vacuuming. I'm vacuuming. What more do you want from me?
I used to help my homies out. They were like, something they got to clean. I'm like, let's go clean it.
Yeah.
I would help them out, get the chores done, go back to playing. After you do that, I got this, bro. What a good guy. At my crib, never clean.
Yeah.
Somebody else's crib, I got you, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, that's a good kid. He does all this. Never did it at home.
Never did it.
But yeah, I was like, we got playing on the line.
How would she expect me to react? Blood coming up my lip.
You don't think that you were in the right in this story, do you?
Well, as in, I was definitely
you're the hero here.
I was definitely mocking her.
For sure.
Yeah, because I mean, when you start whooping me in front of my friends, I'm like, you trying to embarrass me? Watch this. Watch how I'm gonna flip it on you.
You flipped it right.
Literally flipped the belt.
Yikes. Nah, my mom wasn't a player, so we was like, because if she has to go get dad's gonna go over the top to show out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's gonna go off the top rope. Like, nah, he's putting on the act. And then she's gonna be like, you didn't have to do all that to him. Like, you sicked him on me. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was always like, all right, man, let me just.
Yeah. Hold on. I want you to read the text message, but not out loud.
All right.
But is it worth me? Is it gonna piss me off? Okay.
All right. All right. So just from here.
Yeah.
Like, you talk to the people.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. So this is gonna piss. Let me know if it can piss me off. Pancakes go a long way up. Nah, you earned that whooping. Most factories don't even do drug tests anymore unless you operate a
Yeah, that's not gonna piss you off.
No?
Nah, it's semi-reasonable.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, where am I dropping off?
She asked what time is a good time
to pick up or drop
to
off?
drop off or pick up, something like that.
Yeah.
And then she asked for one last request. Rice and beans go a long way. The wife is taking notes. What did I say? Most factories don't even do drug tests anymore unless you operate a forklift or something. Now you earned that whooping. Yeah, you did. Pancakes go a long way. I used to, not good pancakes though. Them good thick ones. Nah, you gotta do them small little. What are they called? Dollar size pancakes.
Right.
They be all thin, and watery.
Hold on. What about bread? Bread and lunch meat.
Bread don't last that long.
A week?
You gotta. How many people you feeding?
We were talking about if
A
you
family?
had $20 for a week.
Okay, but we're talking about a family.
Yeah, a 4.
So how many slices of bread do you think you get?
Bread is not that expensive.
But how many slices of bread do you get?
I would say you're getting about 10.
Okay, so then how much is a loaf these days? $3 to $4?
Maybe the good kind is expensive, but you can find some
I
white
can't
bread.
go to the dollar store no more, right? They cut down.
You got Dollar Tree.
So let's say if I'm getting $10, right? I said 2 of us, or that's 8 slices. If I make a sandwich, I'm already damn past the loaf. I can't do that every day. But you know how much rice I can make?
Yeah.
You can't even count on the eggs anymore because the eggs be going up. You gotta you gotta get some of that. I'm trying to go something like a trash meat that nobody wants to eat.
There's always like that ham turkey combo.
Ooh, we can spam it.
Yeah,
Spam is mad cheap, isn't it?
for sure.
I don't eat it. I don't know.
Tuna fish, grilled cheese. Bread's like $5 a loaf.
She be getting that bougie bread though. You know what I'm saying?
What's that
Struggle bread. Ain't no struggle with the struggle bread. Ain't $5.
Yeah.
How much is Wonder Bread?
Yeah.
I used to put like 50 pancakes in the fridge. Your friends packed up and dipped in Lawrence fish fry in the color purple. I dodged my mama hitting me once, and she told everybody I tried to fight her. $7 pancakes, yeah.
I'm responding to her. You
Tuna
talk
fish or grilled cheese. Ugh, tuna fish. Oh. I like tuna as the fish, but when you put it in a can, it's cat food, and I will not eat tuna fish out of a can. I refuse. I will not do it. However, tuna as a fish in poke, delicious. But in a can, cat food. I'm having tuna salad right now. Oh, tuna salad, same. Garbage. Trash. Disgusting. Poke, I'll do it though. Or a whole fish, a tuna fish fillet. Great. Chicken legs still cheap. Are they? At that point, you need to be eating chicken butts. At that point, whatever part of the chicken you can afford. If all I have is $20 for the week, we're eating whatever can be cooked.
Yeah.
I'm eating chicken beak.
And someone's like, I'm sorry, Dad. I was really hungry today. I had to eat everything.
What? You ate $20 worth of food in a day? You ate $20 worth of food in a day? That's wild. And that's all we had?
You ever seen the movie Alive back in the day?
I've never seen it.
When I tell you, so they were surviving off of, snacks that was on the airplane. Like, chocolate bars, granola bars, and like wine and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This happened I was like in the 70s or something like that. But in the movie, they see a plane go by, they're like, yes! We're about to be saved, yes! So they was like, now we can eat the food.
So they got no confirmation that they were saved.
No. They're like,
They had to see us.
they had to see us because they went by and they came back. Like, they saw us. Okay, now we got to like ration it. So they just went through all the chocolate, all the wine, all the snacks and chips and crackers.
They had a survival party.
Yeah. And then they was like, we're not coming back. And now, it's not funny, but because they realized that, oh, we're like rocks. Like, yes, we're a large plane, but it's a white plane.
Yeah.
But also, when we climbed up on that mountain, we look exactly.
Was it like a rescue plane? It was
No,
like a plane that was
they were looking
them?
for him, yes.
Okay.
But you look exactly like the side of a mountain, like a little tiny speck.
Yeah.
Like, because a guy was like, which direction should we start walking? So he went to the mountain, and the dude said, he's like, what? He's like, look at us. Look at our area. This is what we look like to the plane. We are a speck. We're a tiny little dark spot.
Yeah.
So them flying over, they just think like, that's the side of the rock. That's the side of a mountain. So
Yeah. You gotta be like, is there something yellow down there? They have no colors out.
Yeah, it's a white plane. And, you know, the broken part of the plane was black, but...
Yeah, you had to be like, put on the little, whatever multicolored thing you can find, you gotta put out.
I mean, what?
I mean, even those little cushions on the seat, what color are those? The little things that take, just a flotation device. Those are yellow or blue, whatever you can do.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, you can't take your clothes off and put on the colors. You gotta find something.
Right.
They could probably see some kind of fire if you could start one.
Yeah,
But like out in that winter, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Dude, if I got out there, I cannot survive. I can't start a fire.
Right.
I can't hunt.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't go make my own fishing rod and line.
Right.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I would just have to start murdering people so I can eat them.
That's what they did.
Yeah, but they didn't kill nobody, did they?
No, but people were dying.
Yeah.
One by one, and then they were just like,
You're passing me a toe.
pass me a piece of the co-pilot. So like what happened was they start stacking bodies up, and they're like, we're hungry. There's no animals, there's no fish, and they're like, we have to survive. We don't know when the next person is coming, so they start to eat the meat of butts and thighs.
That's the good part.
Yeah. And
Were they frozen? Were they semi-frozen?
they had to eat it as is. And
They couldn't cook it?
with what?
They can't start a fire? No one could?
In the snow?
Well, they're under like a... Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, people can't start a fire in there? You had stuff. You had stuff to burn.
Right. What lighter?
Well, people can do that. That's what I'm saying. People can start a fire. I don't know. I can't.
They did two versions of this movie.
Okay.
Back in the one in the 90s, they didn't have any for. They just kind of had suitcases kind of stacking up inside their plane to kind of keep them warm.
Cut off the wind.
Yeah. Because at night, it gets really cold. Yeah.
Y'all gotta huddle together.
Yeah. And just know also there's a lot of open wounds. People broke their legs and broke their arms. You know, saying that.
Future meat.
Yeah. Future meat.
We got the taste for human flesh now. Dang, dog, you know it was real good? Jan's thighs was crazy.
I can't go back to normal food now.
Not as good.
That needed to be a sequel.
The Wagyu burger is not as good.
Need to be a sequel of how they went back to old food.
What part? All right, you out in survival, right? You're down to the bare minimum of a human. When are you eating the testicles and penis? When are you? When is the time we're here? I mean, you're like, dang dog, I didn't went through calves. I didn't went through
No,
meat
your body
in between the toes. All is left.
Are we?
It's just
Because the thing is, keeping it cold is keeping it fresh.
his peen and testes are still fresh. It's
Yes.
face down in the snow.
Yeah. The thing is, keeping it cold is keeping it fresh. If it's in a swamp, it's going to die down
No,
immediately.
we're in the ice. We're in the icy
Yeah,
fortress.
that's wild.
You got a dick sickle.
And this one be like, hey, yo, Jazz, you gonna eat that part first, huh? It's like, Go with the butt first. What you doing?
Hey man, what would you rather eat? You rather eat the fresh peen or the 3-week-old peen?
The thing is, it has no. I can't say no nutritional value.
You don't know what kind of nutritional value it has.
The thigh, leg, all this is muscle. So that's typically.
But we're out. You ate it all. We went through the whole. We're on the bone looking for meat scraps.
So you going around and peeing like this, like it's corn on the cob.
We're here now, bro. We done named no more people to eat.
Yeah.
There's only one part left. Mm-hmm. It's the balls and testes. Face down in the snow, been preserved.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of,
You taking that bite?
yes,
You chomping to survive?
to survive.
It's been 3 weeks though.
Yeah. How long can your body survive without actual food when you're weak?
I think your body can go 7 days without food. I think your body can go a long time without food because people fast for a long time.
Right.
But
that's
you
also,
can't do water that long. I think you can do water for like 7 days max.
and just know that ice, that snow was still frozen. You got to kind of warm it up.
Right.
And just imagine eating snow. It's not. It's warming in your mouth, but it's not like you can't drink it. Mm-hmm. You just like eating snow and hoping that your body is going to melt it going down.
Right.
That's wild.
I guess you would have to. That finding water wouldn't be the worst part about there. Finding actual warmth and food. Would you, if you saw like some kind of grizzly bear, would you try to kill it?
Yeah.
You would be like, oh, okay, it's me, 1-on-1 with this bear. Mm-hmm. That's just your bare hands. What else do you have?
Right.
Suitcases. Would you try to kill it? Sit with your bare hands?
Maybe with one of the seat chards.
Okay, you make a spear out of it.
Yeah.
That bear gonna beat your ass. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I don't think there's I give myself a 0% chance of surviving.
Especially when you're weak.
Yeah.
You bruised up. So what's wild is, to give you a visual, you're sitting down. As soon as the airplane went nose down, everybody went forward. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the passengers went down to their knees, and then things were like people's on their back like that. Mm-hmm. So a lot of legs was broken just because everybody went forward like that. Some people didn't have their seatbelts on, so they flew. Some people's seat metal part. And this is the 70s, so it wasn't like safety seats. So metal parts just like shove the people's like spleens and stuff. Yeah, man. And then, like I said, when they said we have to travel to find somebody to save us, they said we're gonna be weak, so we have to pretty much build up these chunks of ass, so when we get hungry, we can keep moving, which is wild. And they walked. I don't know the distance. They probably went.
At what point, if you're one of them traveling and you got a broken leg, do they start looking at you like you're the next meal?
They won't walk. So it was a plane full of them.
Right.
All the injured stayed there. Mm-hmm. The healthy people actually, did the traveling.
What if you made it out? You forgot to tell them about the injured people. You're like, yeah, woo, yeah, man. You're on your book tour.
It was just us.
And then there was the people who got injured. Oh,
I'm back in Switzerland.
They did.
Yeah, they did. We can drop some food down to them. Yeah.
Oh man, that would be awful, bro. Mm-hmm. Having to eat a human to survive is wild.
Sure. And the thing, like I said, it's cold too. Just imagine like eating like even picture this. We got food, Chaz. Unfortunately, we don't have an oven or a stove. We just got steaks over there. You gotta eat it raw. Like that sounds crazy. And matter of fact, frozen. You gotta eat frozen steak, frozen chicken.
It feels like I wouldn't eat as much though. It feels like I'd be like,
that's crazy. Like, damn the humans. If they said, we have all the food you need, but it's not even cooked.
I mean, would you rather have a frozen steak or a cooked human?
I'd rather have a cooked human.
You rather have a cooked human than a frozen steak?
I'd rather have a cooked human. I'm certain our bodies aren't prepared for raw food.
Well, I don't know if our bodies are prepared for cooked human. That's crazy. Cooked human? That can't be good for you.
I'm certain that if you cook it, it's going to eradicate any sort of toxins in the body, right? In
I
your
don't know. Somebody got an STD out there. Could you eat that? Is that transferable then?
yeah,
No.
You funny.
Huh?
yeah.
That's wild. That's hilarious. They have to pick between a cooked human or raw steaks. I think I'm doing a raw steaks, bro.
You gonna go with the raw steak?
Over a cooked human?
Let me see. What type of let me see. What can happen if you eat raw steak? Eating raw or uncooked steak can lead to food poisoning, also known as foodborne illness from harmful bacteria like E. coli, Salmonella, Listeria, and Campylobacter.
That's what it can do if you eat a human.
Cooked human.
Cooked human.
Can't, I feel like my Google be like, hey, but
Do you need help?
my Google, hey.
Do you need help? Help is available at 1-800.
There's food banks not that far from your location. Don't resort to this.
That's Google, man. Come on.
Oh, I got it.
See what it says.
Can you? No, that's not the word. What is it?
What did you ask about the? What did you ask about the human? What can happen if you eat?
What
raw
can happen
food.
if you eat raw?
So ask what can happen if you eat cooked human?
Yeah. What can happen if you eat cooked human?
According to medical news today, although it may seem wrong, the good news is that consuming cooked human flesh is no more dangerous than eating the cooked flesh of other animals. This is true for the majority of the human body. The health implications are similar to that of eating any large omnivore.
Boom! Boom!
So eating human flesh is fine as long as it's cooked, man.
Yeah. See?
Man, we just food.
Waiting to go.
We just food, bro.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, hold on, let me go back. I'm having tuna salad right now. A chicken leg still cheap. If it's just me, cereal will get me through the week. Oh yeah, did
Dahmer.
Alive like last year. Society of the Snow on Netflix. Oh heck no. Add a little salt and pepper, diced tomato. D sushi, bean sashimi. That's a great weight loss option. That Google, you're gonna have to knock on the door. You're gonna have a knock on the door. Google about to alert the FBI. All right, Dahmer. Dahmer didn't cook nobody though, did he? I didn't watch it.
Yes.
Did he put anybody on the skillet?
I don't know how he ate.
Had some butter.
Yeah, I don't know how he ate. I don't remember. I know he actually ate people. Yeah.
So just cannibalism.
I
feel like if we were in a cannibalistic society, people would be so more nice and useful though. There would be no useless people if we all were in danger of being food.
Yeah.
The first person who did something messed up, you'd be like, hey, you know what we having tomorrow? Yeah.
You ever seen the movie, I think it's called The World Ends? At the World Ends or something like that with Mahershala Ali? So, like, if the internet goes down, it's on Netflix. Like, if the internet goes down, the power goes off, communication goes down. Do you know how much chaos is going to happen in the world?
I'm part of the chaos. I'm panicking already.
So,
Because I'm useless.
So it was a message. I can't think of the name of the movie, but it's a message of just like how unprepared we are as people. If like just I would just say if the internet goes down,
Yeah.
that's already chaotic because I'm certain the internet is connected to the electric somehow.
Well, if the internet goes down, we know how to operate in a world with no internet, though. We've done this before.
Sure.
I'm not too worried if the internet. We just go back to the 90s.
But guess what's going to happen though? There's no more phones.
Sure.
There's no more TV, so you're not getting information. You're not getting I'm not certain, but I'm certain that Wi-Fi has been plugged in with the internet somehow, as in
but we go back to radio waves and we go back to.
But are we prepared for that? And what do you
radio
have a
waves?
radio? What are you doing?
You don't have a radio?
No.
You can get a radio.
In the car. I have a radio in my car.
I mean, radios are not hard to find. Radios aren't hard to find.
Sure, but what I'm saying is everyone is nervous now.
Mm-hmm.
If you go say, okay, the internet's down, you can like, let me go to Best Buy and buy radio. Best Buy was like, man, hold on, I don't know what's about to happen. I'm not letting nobody in here. I don't know what's happening in the world. I'm not going to lie. Because now their computer system is on the internet. Mm-hmm. We're only taking cash. Wait, I don't know how to plug this into the system.
Let me go to the ATM. Damn, it's down.
Right. So just know that like how
I'm not so worried if the internet crashes. Yes, things will go back to being trash, but there's a system in place. We've done this for a long time without the internet. If the internet ever went down and never came back, we have a society we can live in. We just have to revert some things, but it's super doable.
Man, Chaz,
life won't be the same. It won't be as convenient, but we've done this.
You're moving in as if the world hasn't evolved.
Sure,
right? But listen, like it's like saying there's no more streaming services.
Right.
We're only selling cassette tapes.
Okay, but you've done this before.
Yes, but what do you have a cassette player? You see what I'm saying? It's like everything has evolved out. So everything has been tied with the internet now.
Right.
So if the internet goes out entirely, it's like we don't have, like, it's so many things tied to the internet. So people think it's convenient because now their cash registers come to convenient because it's come to the system, to the main database, to the master board. But if that goes down, it's like we got to do everything manually now. Now everybody's trained on the internet stuff. So it's like, I don't know. How are we people? I'm just gonna steal the money now because nothing.
People are adaptable. We've how many times?
Sure,
we'll be fine. Things will be bad if somebody has to go make a Walkman again. Mm-hmm. If that's the worst that's happened,
yeah,
like we're fine.
But how are we getting the message out? All of our TVs,
radio. There's enough radios out there to put stuff in. That's what happens.
Spread the
People
word.
have the two-way radios. Everybody gather here.
Do you have one right now?
Do I have a radio?
Right.
I don't have one
Where
here.
Where are you getting it? You remember how COVID, everybody was like, listen, I know y'all need stuff. Even grocery stores like, I know y'all need food, but we don't know how to move forward. Mm-hmm. Grocery stores were shut down like, hey, listen, I know y'all need food.
I don't think grocery stores ever shut
down. They were like, yo, man, I went to the grocery store, they said, listen, there's a deadly disease out here. We're not letting anybody in here. Mm-hmm. We ain't got no message from the CDC yet.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to go buy a radio right now. Some walkie-talkie.
But the thing is, you're the smart person that's getting your radio. Even if you get a radio, people are like, when does the internet come back on?
Right.
You out of 1 billion people, you got to get a message out.
Yeah,
you got to get
guns, radio, batteries, water, gasoline.
Do you have a Ring camera in your house?
Yeah.
Imagine if in your car is maybe.
Oh, my car is done.
How much internet is your car? It's more electrical than anything.
It's more electrical than anything. Like I'd lose. I can't do anything else but drive.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So imagine phone goes off because now you don't operate on Wi-Fi. 5G is now pretty much internet, and then you can't even see how the family's doing.
Right.
You can't check the ring.
I have to drive home and hope I have enough charge.
And there's gonna be chaos.
All right.
So I'm just saying, it's like people are going to like riot. We got an opportunity. This is a window before things come back on. Mm-hmm. It's going to be crazy.
Right.
And do you think they be like, there's a riot outside? You be like, hey, I know there's a riot, but can I get a radio?
Go in and steal the radio. Everybody's getting big TVs. I'm like, excuse me.
Why are you buying TV? Ain't got no internet no more.
People were buying all kinds of they need. But if I'm going there, I'm like, batteries is key, waters is key, canned food. You know, I feel like gasoline would be important for some reason or another.
Yeah.
I feel like those are the things. I mean, I'm not trying to keep just gasoline at the crib, but I feel like those are things.
I need to know what's not internet operated.
A bunch of things.
I need to know what, because I got to be prepared.
You don't need a ton of stuff. You go get some firewood somewhere.
Like, I'm just thinking, like, man, dude, at home, everything is so internet driven. The TV, the computer, your phone. And I'm certain, like, how do you, they can cut your electric car without even coming here.
Will the antenna still work on the TV?
Yeah, but I'm sure it's I don't know.
But those are things I go. They can turn this back on without the internet, the TV, water. I go like
It turns on, but I'm sure everything is not analog, man. Everything is digital.
how hard would it be to go back to digital? I mean, go back to analog. How hard would that be?
I think it's like, I don't know.
Because I can see people going up like, well, this is the world now. But also I can see like, hey, I hope no one changed someone that's like, we can never go back.
Everything is subscription, man.
Sure, I feel like we'll be in a spot that things would change. But if you had to read a map again, like sure, then we got to read maps again, dog. It's like this is not the
But
worst
again, that's
thing.
slowing the world down.
Sure, but also, hey, what do you want us to do here? What's like the hey, internet's gone. So what do you
You're
want us to do?
one of the wise people that's saying, hey, everyone calm down. No, we have millennials that have never not had internet.
Can you read a map?
Yes, a Thomas guy.
We're good.
It's not just me. I'm 40 plus. There's a lot of people younger
Then
than
we're
me.
fine.
We're not.
Anybody who's
'Cause you
younger
got a lot of-
they're gonna look for us for guidance, and we have to be calm and reasonable and go like, "Hey guys, we've been here before. This is the '90s again, baby. We're here. We've been here. We can go back to popping at people's houses. How you doing? Calling somebody on the phone. It's like you just
Do you
go
have a house
back.
phone?
No, I had to go find one. I have a line though. I have a phone line that I can
Yeah.
plug into.
I'm sure everyone does.
So we're halfway there. Just gotta go find me a phone somewhere.
Yeah, it's a wrap, homie.
What you mean it's a wrap?
Look at that saying. You won't be able to open it.
Well, my car? I can open it until it dies. Once it dies, then it's a wrap.
Leave the World. There it is. Leave the World Behind was the name of the Netflix movie. Yeah.
Leave the world behind.
Yeah, dude. You should check it out. And just imagine, like, it just happened. And, like, there was, like, this is how the first sign of chaos. It's a big-ass, like ship coming towards the beach. And it was like, huh, this ship is coming closer to us. And it was like internet, like
The internet was on this boat.
I can't say the internet. It was like operated through like electricity or something. I don't know. They couldn't steer it no more, so it was just kind of on autopilot, and it just floated. And then it literally just came on the beach, and then hit and then fell over. And it was just like they was like, "What the hell? That's odd." And now I was like, "Hey, my phone's not working." So just imagine from their POV, nobody's not knowing what's happening,
Right.
and then you see somebody was hacking in the system of our internet and stuff like that. So you just see chaos. But it was like, let's just stay at the house. I don't know what's happening.
Right.
So it's a crazy great movie because it's like I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah.
You can't call home,
Right.
and
You just gotta stay at home. I mean, you just gotta stay at home to further notice and protect yours.
yeah.
Now, what gets me in those kind of movies is when people come over looking for help. You know what I mean? It's like, do you let these people in?
And that's exactly what the movie's about.
Yeah, because that's when you get me. That's when I go like,
So
nah.
I'm gonna give you this movie's almost a year old. So Mahershala Ali and his daughter own this big ass house that's in the woods. Julia Roberts and her husband, no, I think her daughter or something like that. They went to our Airbnb his house, and they're in there for a vacation. And then the chaos happened, and Mahershala Ali was like, my lights went out. He had like a Tesla or something like that, and he's like, and this is the only house I know where to find because this is my house. They're like, it's like we were in contact with you via, and they just like, I don't know you. Like, can we stay in my own house? And they was like, no, we just can't let nobody in the house. He's like,
It was just her and her kid in there?
yeah, and the dad. And now that was the kind of like tension of like, how do we know you live here? It's like, I've been the one that's been emailing you. I've been,
Yeah.
and then it just became like this feels kind of like a setup. Can we stay here? Like, no, it's not fair. It's like, well, I can give you your money back and you guys leave. And then they was like, no, we paid for this. We're not going out there. So it was that kind of uncomfortable. And they, now they all kind of going through this stuff themselves. But yeah.
When the internet went down, most of the electronics went down, like a GPS, plane system, etc. You don't think there's a plan in place if the internet falls down?
Yeah, hold on. And also that happened too. Airplanes was crashing.
Well, yeah. But
What?
why would airplanes crash because the internet's down?
It's being operated by internet.
But you can actually fly a plane. There's gas in there.
But-
There's engines in there.
But also, they don't know where they're going.
I can understand maybe if you're, but they have their own system for like. I can understand if like the autopilot or something goes down, but I go like, there's also a system for them to be able to know where they are and where they're going.
Yeah, but it's also like the Doppler thing. Like,
Yeah.
if people are telling them, like, hey,
But a lot of these
27
planes are old. There's not a ton of a lot of these planes are 20, 30 years old that you're flying in. You think these are all brand new planes that have been made in 2000?
I'm sure they updated with the internet.
So even if they're updated, they don't have a system where they still can fly regularly. They can't just take it up and fly when they want to.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, they don't know where they're going. The people are telling them, like, 30 degrees to your left, so you're not hitting any sort of traffic. So after a certain point, they don't know where to land.
Because the pilot. Hey man, you can't land this by yourself.
A lot of times they probably was on autopilot the entire time. It's like because a lot of times they're there, they be like, okay, go to 30 degrees and so on and so, and the autopilot is taking them to a destination. Just like your car would, you have autopilot on your Tesla, right?
Yeah.
And imagine that mug got locked on autopilot.
But I also know how to drive. I mean, how to drive it. If it got locked on autopilot,
Yeah.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
But if it went down, I know how to drive my car home.
I'm nervous with the internet, man. If we don't have the internet, I'm terrified.
I think we'll just go back to some olden times.
You thinking in a perfect world
What else is there? What else is there to do?
because they're
I'm sure some chaos will happen for a while, but I can't believe that the government wouldn't be able to get on the radio and speak to people.
Watch this though. There's more people. It's sad. It's a terrible number I'm about to say. I don't know if this is accurate. There's more
60%
people.
sure.
There's more people who has exclusively lived in the internet world than people who have lived without internet.
That can't be true.
And because of that, because we think we're evolving, there's so many systems are in place that has involved the internet, and they got rid of the stuff that's analog.
Wait, when did the internet get cracking? Like 90s?
Indica?
The internet. The internet got cracking like in the 90s,
I would say
right?
late 90s.
Late 90s, and we started using it in everyday use. All right.
Right.
There's got to be way more people who were born before the 90s who know how to use this stuff.
Yes, but what I'm saying is like we have evolved things around the internet.
Sure.
Like they can cut my power off without coming here.
Right.
They can cut my water off without coming here. This is all internet based.
But you don't think they could turn it on by coming here?
Yes. I'm
Like
sure
if that's still in place, then we're good. If we're still on a grid, they'll be like, oh, I guess we got to go to the manual.
but that's billions of people.
Yeah. Because I would just be like,
But then at the
we gotta
same
wait it
time,
out.
us next. Do us next. Like we got to go in the order, and it's like, okay, now I got to rob people
Why you go right around with people?
because I need water. My child is thirsty.
I gotta ask somebody who works there. Like, is there a grid system that you can push a button, we're all back on?
Sure, manually.
Yeah.
Do you know how many houses in LA?
But how big is this grid that it covers? Is it what, like there's one button per
I'm
house?
sure
No.
yes,
One button per house?
it has to be.
You think this person has to go to? Oh, let me go to 415
Yes.
Saint Street.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go to 459 Saint Street. I'm sure it's a big grid that you go. Pew, all the power's here.
You think it's like a thing like this?
Yeah.
And the whole block opens up. You think it is that accessible for a random person to come up?
Probably like, one of those dams or something like that. I don't know.
I'm talking very ignorant, but I'm certain that
We both are. I have no idea.
yeah. I'm certain that the internet got way too much power, man.
It definitely has the biggest influence in our daily life. There's no doubt about that. But the internet is gone. We've already lived a life without the internet. So to me, it doesn't go, where do we go from here? How do we go forward? It's like we've been here for decades, centuries before, even without power, there's a way to live without power.
Yep.
And I go, yeah, this is gonna suck, guys. But there's a way that people stayed warm. There's a way that they cooled their food. There's things in place that you have to go way back.
Have
But
you ever lived without power?
I've never lived without power. I've had no power for a couple of days at the most.
Imagine somebody said to you, we're going to start using torches to keep us warm.
If you're asking me,
Yeah.
it's a problem.
Right.
But there are people who live off the land, right?
Right.
I'll build my community around.
Very small.
What can I do to help?
Very small community.
I need to find them. What do you guys need? But I have guns.
Watch this, though.
I can go hunt.
Watch this. Here we go. Here we go. If somebody say, hey, the grocery stores are down,
Mm-hmm.
you got to hunt all your food. Are you prepared for that? You're going to say, yeah, we've done that before. We've done that. We were a society that we actually had to hunt our food. Are you, Chaz? Don't say, I know somebody. Are you ready to prepare your own food that you have to hunt down or even garden yourself?
I'd have to learn. I can go hunt an animal.
Let me go on YouTube.
I gotta go find.
Damn it.
I gotta go find where the animals are.
Let me go on YouTube.
If I had to fight, like, hey man, can I shoot down a crow? We got crow wings tonight. That's what we're eating.
How are you eating it?
I'm gonna pluck it. Okay, I'm gonna boil it. Right, make sure it's clean. I'm gonna gut it. Huh?
What fire? You gonna make it on fire?
I'm gonna have to. I got lighters and candles and stuff. Right?
I'm almost certain. This sounds very ignorant.
I'll have one lighter, rotating it.
I'm saying, dude. I'm almost certain the gas is hooked to the internet too.
But we can make fire.
Yes, with lighters. And I don't have a lighter in this house.
People make fires out of sticks and stones.
Right. Have you ever done it yourself? No, exactly.
But I'd have to learn. You don't think you can learn to make a fire if you had nothing?
By accident. I've seen enough movies that can do the whole little spark thing.
Yeah.
And the
Just
impossible.
2 rocks.
Man.
This is why now I go like, I need to go buy a bunch of matches. I need to go buy a bunch of.
We're
Talk
not
about all the
prepared.
stuff that I need.
We're not prepared for the internet goes down. We're not prepared.
No. Batteries, water. What else do you need? Matches, candles.
Yep.
People make candles.
Radio. Gotta get a
Radio. Need that radio.
But also, who are you talking to?
Whoever's on, you can move and they'll find it. People find each other. You can change the station. Hey, this is blah 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 blah. Is anybody out there? Anybody responds? And then somebody might be like, yeah, breaker 19. We're over here in Mississippi. Oh, we
That long? That far?
yeah. Yeah, what do you think these things are? Shortwave? They're
Yeah.
no,
I
they're
thought you were talking like a walkie-talkie like the one that Kevin McAllister had.
no, those guys, man, like those like big truck. What are those things called? Those guys having those big semi trucks. They're like what are
CB?
those? Yeah, they go for across the country.
I can see how much CBs cost.
There are matches. Some of y'all were in Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts. And it shows I was not.
How much a CB radio costs?
CB?
No, CB.
They can't talk to the airports. Yes, we have plan in place, but it will take a minute to get back to it. Yeah, we're good, man. We're good.
Yes, a wise
We'll be
person.
fine.
It costs like $43 to $75.
Easy word.
How you buying it?
What you mean? You got to buy it now. You got to get that
Gotta buy
today.
it. Because imagine if you, Chaz, in your apartment exclusively sold CB radios, right? Mm-hmm. You're the best buy for CB radios. Mm-hmm. Power goes out. Mm-hmm. The chaos that's coming to your house is going to be bananas. At some point, you can be like, listen, and honestly, I don't carry cash. They're like, okay, well, you just Venmo me.
I'd be like, what do you got to trade? Now we're here.
Thank gosh, dude.
What do you got to trade?
Do you have cash on you right now?
Who cares? What do you have to trade? What do I need cash for?
Dude.
If internet goes down and power goes up, what do I need cash for? What do I need that for?
So they're like, I don't have anything.
You don't have nothing?
No.
You're out of luck.
My wife? What? Man, I need to get back.
How many miles
and also,
she got? Can she cook?
Hold on.
Can she?
Hold on.
Can she clean?
Again, I'm sure the power, this is even worse. The power grid is on the internet. Mm-hmm. So if the power goes out, what do you plug your CB up to?
Yes, we need batteries. The battery power. That's why you need batteries. Or you can get a generator.
Yeah.
There you go. We're in here.
With gas.
Yeah, you need some gas. I said that.
Gosh, dude.
You got to prep, bro.
We are in trouble.
This is how you prep for it. How long does gas last before it goes bad? Is there a time limit? How long does gasoline last before it goes bad? Gasoline can last for up to 3 to 6 months without any significant issues if properly stored. 3 to 6 months ain't that long. How long does oil last? On average, it's not a motor. How long does oil last before it goes bad? Generally, most cooking oils go bad in about.
Yo, you saying you're going to Big Five. Why do y'all think that you're the wisest person that's gonna think that's the only. That's
You got to
the
go
idea.
now.
Yeah, you
She
have
might
to
be talking
go
about today.
You got to go right now because it's gonna be chaos. Move! I got the last one. Get off of me!
That's when you bring
And
the
then it's
gun.
like, and then you be like, damn,
I got the last one.
I have it, but I don't have any cash.
Mm-hmm.
I usually use my credit card. Damn it, that's the internet.
Mm-hmm.
And now it was like,
Dog, I don't know if we're in a chaos like that. Who wants money? What do I want your money for?
you got to buy the.
Yeah, but if we're like, hey man, this is chaos. I don't want your money. You need to help me during the apocalypse.
This is it. I only got 12 left. That
12
person got
what?
the last one. I got this
So,
last
so then I'll
generator.
be like, well, what do you need outside of money? What else can I give you?
Slow down,
because
sir.
we're in an
Pull your
apocalypse.
pants back up, sir. We're
So-
good.
So whatever you need.
Pull your pants up, man. Have some dignity. Your
All
child is
I'm
right there.
sorry. You're right. I'm so sorry.
Come on, man. My kids is here.
So then I go, what do you need? What do I have that you need for this
Mm-hmm.
CB radio? Now we got a barter.
Yeah, sure. But what I'm saying is like, we only have 12 here.
So
we
what?
wasn't
So- okay,
prepared.
so I have something to offer you.
And just know there's no semi truck coming for more because they're in chaos as well. They're not like, hey,
man.
we're essential workers.
So what do you want for it?
It's over. They're gone.
Oh, if I'm
They
too late, that's
stole it.
one thing. I'm
Yeah.
talking like if we're already here. But if I'm too late, then I
Yeah.
gotta go find whoever has it.
Even here's the thing: if the world is in chaos, why are we still working?
I would not. Be.
Like, no, listen.
I barely work now.
Listen. Stop everything. I just thought about that. It's going to be riots.
Yeah.
Why am I going to work when the internet's down and I get paid digitally? Like, this is the internet.
Wait. Think about this. Okay.
Yes.
Are you panicking on day one?
Yes.
Okay. When they had the whole shutdown of our country, stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Right. I don't remember a whole lot of looting and rioting
No.
day one. Okay.
No.
So there was
Stay home.
There was a big announcement, stay home, and people did. So I think we'd be in that same role. Hey, people, whoever has a CB radio,
I'm like, yeah, who telling us this message?
there's all those beep. Something will come on, right?
With what?
Maybe the last of the. I'm sure they can signal our phones without.
No.
That's
no
what I
internet.
do believe.
No
I
internet,
do
bro.
believe they can signal our phones without internet.
Maybe analog.
I'm sure that's possible.
Yeah, maybe analog. Because there's nobody working. If somebody said, hey, I need you to work,
But people, essential workers, like they did before, would still go to work.
how are they getting paid?
Wait. We're already. Eventually, you're gonna get paid. But you think everybody would stop going to the hospital?
I said if the internet's gone.
Right.
Not coming back.
But all we know is temporary.
No,
This
sure.
is day one.
Sure,
Right. Okay.
sure.
So there's no need of a mass panic yet. This is day one. No internet. Okay, guys. You can't last a day without the internet.
Yes, I can.
Okay. Good. Great, guys. Can you last a week without the internet?
That's a different story.
Well, can you last a week? I'm asking you. Can you last a week without internet?
I just don't even know what I'm doing. Like, what am I doing?
What are you talking about?
Like, my life is around the internet.
Right, but the world's shutting down. So we're all trying to figure this out.
Right.
Okay, so what about the internet can you not survive from? What can you not do anymore?
I can't get cash. I can't pay for anything.
Okay, you don't have to. What are you paying for?
To survive, food.
Okay, great. So let's say we're at a grocery store, right? You don't think they'd be like, all right, guys, we're doing this same thing they do with government aid. It's like, okay, here's food for the week. We're all
Right.
bringing out food. We're going to trucks. Everybody come to this place. Blah blah blah. Right? Over our CB radios. Right? Mm-hmm. I think these things will be in place. These things will happen.
No.
You don't think so?
Because look, if I have $50,000 in the bank account or $5 in the bank account, there's no way to prove that I have the money in the bank.
Your money's probably gone. Sure, in the idea
Yeah.
of where's my money, and it's like, hey, we got to get back to a normal society.
Right.
And your money's insured once we come back up. But those banks are still there. Those people are still there. There's still a system in place before that stuff happened. There's records of that.
Right.
Right? I'm like, you can go get records and stuff like that.
Right.
So I'm not thinking that, well, we're going to be like this. And if we never get the internet again, we'll be fine. Eventually.
Right.
We'll just take a step back.
But I just know there's gonna be so many scamming happen. Like, I went to work.
But they're scamming now.
Right. As in, like, there's no way to keep track of who worked what. Because I worked 97 hours that week. Like, you never came in. Prove it on the
Prove
camera.
it.
On the camera. There's no Ring cameras.
Cameras down. Yeah.
Chaos, homie.
We'll be fine.
No.
Yeah, we will.
No.
We'll be just fine, bro. We'll all collect. People will help each other. That's what happens. until it's like 6 months. Mm-hmm. And then I think it would just depend on like what the government does in time.
I really think it's gonna be more riots than anything.
Because the internet's down?
Yes.
We're going to riot because the internet's down like a crazy riot, or we're
Yes.
just looting?
Do you remember?
Are we just
watch
looting
this, watch
or
this.
riots?
Do you remember when Instagram went down for like 7 hours? Do you remember
I
that?
don't. What happened? Everybody went to Facebook?
People
What
went
happened?
nuts.
As far as what?
Just like
People went looting?
No,
What were you talking about?
just one website went down.
But what happened?
It just people was like panicking, like what the hell is happening? Like, they thought it was getting hacked.
Okay, that sounds like very much smaller than
It's very small,
the
man.
internet going.
That's just one website.
Okay.
That was one website, and people went crazy, and they had a whole bunch of videos like, "Whoo! I thought I was hacked."
So if
Woo."
social media went down, people would have to get lives again. Mm-hmm. Okay. They'll be fine.
I'm saying
day
this
to
one
day.
website. Imagine, like, oh my God, dude, it's so many people. Hey, come into work. We're doing a Zoom call. People work remote. Don't come in today. Gosh, so much security that's on the Zoom and
Okay,
cameras and
so let's say internet's down, right? Somebody's like, look, you guys need firewood. Come chop these trees, and then you get some firewood. You get some firewood. You get some. Are you not going to go get firewood?
Nope.
What are you doing?
you can stop talking to me.
It's gonna
right
be
now.
cold.
She's gonna stop talking to me.
What are you talking about?
I've never chopped a tree down.
We're here now, Dion. If you guys want warmth, you have to chop some trees down to take some logs. Everybody's doing a part. We all chop this tree down. Everybody gets a section of firewood to
Get
keep
more
their family.
blankets. Just more layers of clothes.
Okay, great. Here, you want more blankets? You got to come sew this shit together.
Why all of a sudden they taking our clothes for? I got blankets. What are you talking about? I can just get more blankets.
So, okay, you're going to go buy more blankets?
No, I have blankets. I just wear more clothes.
All the time.
Yes.
Because where are you going to go wash your stuff at?
So what?
What do you mean, so what? You're not washing your clothes and your blankets?
But you think chopping down trees to create firewood is smarter than to just wear more clothes to stay warm?
I think you need both. Have you never had your power out during the wintertime in Dayton?
I just add more clothes or more blankets.
Okay, great. Now,
Yeah.
we're talking about over a span of time, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, you never had a fire going on in your home?
Right.
You have, right?
Yeah.
It's warm, right?
For sure.
Okay, so you don't think a fire is a good idea when it's cold?
That's an alternative.
It's you can do both. You can have blankets and fire.
But why am I doing so much work and making myself sweaty by swinging the axe at a tree that
You
can...
have a family to keep warm.
Okay, all right. This is going way
You got
too
two
far.
girls to keep warm. And, right?
Yeah.
Daddy, we're out of blankets. This one has a hole in it. We've been using it for a year. The rats are chewing through it. Throw that rat in a fire. Let's cook it.
This is going way
But you
too
can't cook that rat without that fire.
far. I promise you're not going to survive, Chaz.
I'm not. I can't. I have to barter and help people. But I can't.
How much cash you have in you right now?
I have zero cash. But at home, I have weapons.
You think, like, say for instance, internet goes out right now. You got 5% on your Tesla. People's car shuts down. Can't call your kids. Can't call yo. You just like, I gotta walk to Northridge.
Gotta walk to Northridge.
Hey, give me your money. Give me your. Bill robbing.
I don't have any cash on me, so we're good. Say, you want my phone here? What are you talking about? I gave my car keys. Big deal. Nothing works, buddy. So what can you take from me?
Bananas.
I saw my cheeks. That's all I got on me.
That's crazy. If somebody was like, I'm robbing you, and now I'm embarrassed because you got nothing, it's like, I gotta take something, bro. Come on, bend over, bro.
Taking that dignity.
I gotta take your dignity. Bend over, man. I'm sorry.
Maybe you selling people's dignity. Yeah, I got a dignity, man. How much you want for it? How much you want for Chaz's dignity? Just give my dignity back.
That's so embarrassing. Robbing somebody like in their bare minimum. Give me your money. Damn it. What do you got?
Oh, that has my pride. Yeah, come up off
There
that.
we go.
Come up off that pride.
Oh.
Nah.
Tell me your biggest fear. Getting butt raped. Okay, I take that.
That's what it is. Hey, guys. They all come out of nowhere. I'm taking this man's dignity tonight. You come home. Where you been? Oh no.
He took the
You
dignity.
took your dignity.
Snotty nose. Get out of here.
They took it.
You been doing today? You ain't shivering up on the girl.
They took my dignity.
The thing is, if you got to keep repeating, you said what? What?
They took my dignity.
I can't hear you.
Because they took. You just gotta. My dignity.
When you get done crying, tell me what they take, because I got to get.
I'll never be that girl. They took.
What if two people had bad news? And
What?
two people have bad news and they can't. They like. I got to tell you something. I got to tell you something. And it's like my news are bad. It's bad. It's like someone hit my car and robbed me. Like someone butt raped me, man. It's like my story is. My story is worse. Like someone robbed me. They had me by gunpoint. Like I got ass raped at my house.
Not in my
Like
home.
who's gonna be sympathetic? Like what?
Well, look. If my friend came to me and it was like, "Yeah, I gotta tell you something, bro. I got
In a panic.
I got butt rapes." Right?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to process this. Right? Because they're trying to,
Yeah.
you know, it haunts me day and night, and I don't know how to move forward with my life. What are you gonna tell this person to make them feel better? Everybody gets butt raped, buddy. It's all right. It's all right. You'll bounce back. How's it feeling now?
Yeah. He's laying on his stomach.
That's what you tell. Sleep on your
Tell
stomach,
something, man. You rub his shoulders like, hey man, you want like some ice, some peas or something I can put in your butt.
No. But if somebody was thinking about ending themselves, you would find something to say, right? Like, man, it's not worth it. You'll be
Hey,
fine.
man, no, you're good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see the way you look at me now. You're laughing at me. And then you have to be like, no. It's just,
Martin's on.
why would you watch Martin when I'm telling you?
Hold on. Look. He's telling you the story, and it's behind him. And you see the episode with the he was like, "This is the favorite. It's my favorite."
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing at this?
It's the part when Pam
What?
was fighting.
I'm telling you.
There ain't no
But I
damn puppy, Gina. Okay, tell the story again.
Never mind. Where's the closest bridge? You just see him in your window. No.
But going back to the double negative, double bad news. Who's going to be submissive to their other person's situation? Like imagine you got pistol whipped. Your roommate got pistol whipped, robbed for their house. Pistol whipped, got robbed for their car, their keys, their wallet, and it's right down the street. And you run in the house like, God damn it, man. I got to go back to the house, tell Chaz I got pistol ripped and robbed for the car and blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, you got butt raped in the house, right? So who's like, yo, Kev's like, no, let me tell you what happened. No, let me tell you my story first. And then y'all both tell each other like, who be like, damn.
I'm pretty sure getting butt raped in your own house wins.
is worse versus the person that
It's a lot more than you lost more than just you lost more, bro. You can't. That's a whole traumatized. You'll never be the same.
Yeah.
You'll never be the same.
So you think, but
You'll be reliving that every moment.
in your house, I gotta move. I gotta move, man.
How often would you relive that?
Yeah.
Let me find them.
That is my
You pressing charges? Was this the guy who butt raped you? Come on, officer. Why you?
Number 2, can you do a thrust? I don't know. He had a ski mask on.
All right, I put ski mask. What does lips look like?
Let me tell you something, man. I laugh a lot, but that is 100%. I told you never. That's my biggest fear, dude.
Come on, dog.
That's my biggest fear. My biggest fear.
But to be outmanned enough,
Yeah.
especially if it's one guy, I would give myself some grace.
Push your head down.
I give myself grace if there's a bunch of dudes.
Oh, it took 3 of y'all. It took 3 of y'all to get me.
But one dude?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh.
That would.
It's
that would
like,
hurt.
hey, man, listen. Stop resisting. Stop resisting.
If I gave him all I got and he still got me, he gave me all he got.
Just keep striking you. Stop. It's a lot safer if you just stop
Yeah,
resisting.
you gotta knock me unconscious. That would be no. Wake up. No.
You wake up. Give you some smelling salt.
How long has it been to keep waking up? See the clock keep going. Wake back up. 60 minutes later. Oh. This is terrible.
You wake up with rug burn on your cheek because you just.
Yeah, that one dude. That would be the most emasculating thing I could think of. That would be the worst thing in the world.
It's like 3 of y'all. Y'all gonna hold me down?
Yeah, I'll be talking. Yeah, goddamn right, took all of y'all. Couldn't do one-on-one, could you? Huh? Get out of there. Oh.
You said get out of there? I can't talk no more. Oh, my throat. I'm back.
You slid out, you little. What the? Get off me. Talking. Getting touched.
Okay. I gotta end this mug, man.
We're about to even run out of battery in
Oh, God. My
space. All right, man.
Oh.
Appreciate y'all for
Hold on, man.
taking that ride with us.
Hold on.
That was quite the coaster we just went on. The chat went silent.
They got out of here. Though. I'm done.
Okay. Butt rape. Oh, the door's closed.
That's like God. Oh God. Oh. I can't do you no more, man. Pause.
Oh, boy.
I gotta
right.
get out of here.
All right.
All right, y'all. Let's do it.
Appreciate y'all. I mean, yeah. Get this water in. My last beatbox was dry as hell. Oh, let me read last these comments. There are what? Matches. Some of y'all Girl Scout. That's why you prep for emergencies. You know, the U.S. may be the last place I want to be where an emergency breaks out. Everyone got guns. It would be chaos.
Yep. Boom.
That's why get your own. All right, man. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of Like Orange Jazz.
Now, check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type it XD is high key, the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get darker than elbows and Wesley. It's Dick Rogers, Chicks Reggie Valencia. That's all you got, you little mother.
Yo, dudes are the only ones who will laugh at this, bro. I saw the video of these dudes. This guy was talking about his cat died, and his two homies were like, and he was like, dog, my cat died. And they were like, he's like, bros, I'm sad my cat died. And he was like, I just saw him in his grave, and they started laughing. Guys are horrible, bro.
for sure.
All right, man. Whew. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting.
Yeah.
The podcast is wild, but
It's,
it is what it is.
This is what we do, man.
We appreciate y'all, man. And anything else? You got anything?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in on the live, joining us. If you're watching here on Lactose, I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your favorite part of the podcast. We possibly could use that as a soundbite.
Do you tell people about the podcast while you're on the Squadcast? You go, yeah, you guys got to check out. Like, oh,
I'm sorry, dude.
this guy.
I'm sorry.
I'm the only one out here. Daddy.
I know. Dude. It's I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna hold you. Yeah, absolutely. You go watch an episode. This nigga say nothing. Yeah, I only get proud when people say, "You got a podcast?" Oh yeah. I do that.
Did y'all abandon us in the chat? No one's there anymore? No one has said nothing in a while.
Yeah, in a long time. We're on a whole different subject now.
All right, y'all, we out.
Oof, boy.